Hey everyone, Michelle Wheeler here. I am so excited to talk to you today about LimeLight by Alcone's Botanical Foundation. It is amazing. You're going to love this coverage. It's for all skin types and it definitely will not break you out. It doesn't have any ingredients that are going to cause acne, so that's amazing. So watch for a quick demo and you can see me putting this on and see how well it covers all of my imperfections, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks guys. First product that I actually used and fell in love with was the Botanical Foundation. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to do a quick makeup demonstration for you today. So this is what our foundation actually looks like. It comes in this pretty packaging, and this is the color that I'm going to use today. It's called Gina Beige. It's pretty light. It's like the third from the bottom on the lightness scale. So if you're someone who's pretty pasty like me who really needs to get a suntan, you might be using a beige. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and talk to you a little bit about this foundation as I'm putting it on. I'm going to use our Blenderful. This is our Blenderful. It comes in this little bag, and it's a great little sponge to apply makeup or to just simply use as a blender, hence the name Blenderful. So I am going to do something where I actually apply my foundation first. And as you can see, I have a lot of imperfections right now going on. I definitely have some adult acne going on, some hormonal acne. And so I'm going to show you how well this covers, even without concealer, but I am going to do a little bit of concealer too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this part of my Blenderful, and I'm going to take my foundation and just kind of swirl like that, and that will warm up the foundation just a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to apply, and there's more than one way to apply your foundation, but this is the way that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to apply it mainly on the areas that I want it first, and then blend out from there. So this foundation is a formula from RCMA, okay, which the Research Council of Makeup Artists is what RCMA stands for. And this is an amazing foundation. It is the best foundation um, out there on the market. And so you're going to see how well this covers, right now. It covers so well, y'all. Love it. And I don't have to use a whole lot of it either to get the coverage that I want. The reason that I'm using foundation first, sometimes I use concealer first. I used to always use concealer first, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I still do. However, because I'm using this foundation and it covers so well, I can use a lot less product generally if I go ahead and see what can the foundation cover first, and then go ahead and use some concealer for whatever maybe needs a little bit more touching up and a little more refining. And so that's why I am going ahead and putting on my foundation first, because it does such a good job. So I can use less concealer this way, less product overall. Okay. So I'm just kind of blending and dabbing, going under my eyes a little bit. All right. So as you can tell already, there is a huge difference in my skin, in the appearance of my skin. It's gotten rid of a lot of the redness. It's gotten rid of, it's hiding a lot of the spots that I want it to hide. Okay. And that's just with, a little bit on my sponge, and going from there. So what I think I'm going to do is go back in with the pointed side of my Blenderful and just kind of get a tiny bit on there. And I'm going to go and touch up some of the blemishes that I have going on right now, and just kind of dabble with the pointed side of my Blenderful. And guys, I had a really cheap version of my Blenderful. I had actually a couple of them. that I had gotten from Walmart, and I was thinking, you know, these are fine. I can get 3 of these for the price of like one blender full, so I'm gonna try this out. And my foundation wasn't going on like it had when I had tried it at one of my friends' houses, and so I was like, what's going on here? Well, it really did make a difference. So the Blunderful is made of non-latex material, and it really doesn't absorb as much as a normal blending type of sponge, and so that's why. So there we go. So I'm just kind of going in and looking at where I want to cover a tiny bit more and dabbing right there. Okay, can y'all see that? As you can see, the coverage is great, and I've really concealed, even without using concealer, everything that I pretty much need to. So now I'm going to be able to just go back in with a little bit of concealer and touch up, you know, maybe a little more under my eyes, and places that other, you know, small imperfections that I need to touch up. But I really don't have to use much concealer. So that's the benefit of using this foundation and of using this foundation first. It really does do so much for you just automatically with just the one product. And you know, this RCMA foundation formula is 50% pigmented as opposed to 17 to 23% pigmentation for even your most high-end brands. So if you go to Nordstrom's and you get a really nice brand of foundation, it's still only going to be pigmented 17 to 23% as opposed to this one, which is 50%. And so it's just a huge difference. And that's what you get when you have professional makeup. And so, so here it is, good coverage. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks so much for watching.